So today is National Meatball Day because, you know, there's a day for everything. So basically just an excuse for us to teach you how to make some pretty good meatballs. Joining me this morning is Dan Bavaro, founder of Bavaro's. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So with Dan, besides getting a cooking lesson, we also get a history lesson.
Correct, always.
Never knew so much about meatballs. So first of all, what's your history lesson for us this morning?
Meatballs, 1800s.
Okay.
Okay, in Italy, not served with spaghetti.
What?
It's called polpette.
Okay.
And it's actually served as an entree.
Huh, so like that?
Correct, like that. And in America, we prepare meatballs a couple different ways as far as cooking. So some bake, some fry. Polpette is actually prepared, the meatballs are rolled out and cooked off in the sauce. And that's served as an entree without spaghetti. So that is the truth.
Mind blown.
Everything comes to America and slowly changes, and we're used to spaghetti.
Adds on and on.
So at Bavaro's, those of you who know about our company, we do things more the authentic way. So if you order, say, spaghetti and meatballs, you get it like we have that plated here. It would come separate.
All right.
That's our statement saying we're going to do the best as we can to be original.
Not going to be totally Americanized. Okay, so teach me how to make a good meatball.
Okay, so good meatballs, again, controversial. You know, do you use veal, beef, pork? So we kind of have our own recipe. You know, everybody, whatever you like to eat, you use. So basically, you take your meats. In this particular mix, it's beef, pork, and pancetta.
Okay.
And then we also have our oven-baked bread, soak that in milk, some red onion, garlic, cloves, ricotta cheese, softens them up a little bit, add some flavor.
Okay.
And a little pecorino, gives it a little salt. And that's kind of all mixed into this mix here. And then about 2 to 3 ounces, so maybe like a little cup if you want to get your hands going
I
on
would
some
love
rolling.
to.
I'd like to see the skills.
Oh, it's kind of cold.
Well, you are supposed to refrigerate your meats so you don't get sick.
I guess that's kind of necessary, huh? Okay, so while I am rolling the meatball,
yes.
How long do we cook it, and do you recommend cooking it in the sauce, or do you cook it? I don't know how to.
You know, it depends. Growing up as a kid in the Northeast, you know, Sunday was sauce day. Spaghetti, meatballs,
Sunday
sausages.
Sauce day, yes.
So how we prepared it.
How is this?
That's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
So how we prepared it back then was my mother would fry the meatballs.
Okay.
And then get the sauce going. Once the sauce going, you brown your sausage, and then you put that all into the sauce and then slowly cook that. This way you get that meat flavor into the tomato. It's absolutely amazing. And that's when you get your hand slapped with the spoon, because you go with bread and kind of clean the side of the sauce.
So we know what Dan Bavaro's childhood is like.
Exactly. Good food is worth a little punishment, you know? So.
This is very true. Now, do you have one secret tip to making, because I know everyone has a different meatball recipe, how long do you cook them for? Is there like
Well, it depends on how you fry, you bake, so it's a couple minutes. I mean, we bake them, so it could take a little bit longer. But, you know, it's not just a meatball recipe. To go with an amazing meatball, you need an absolutely amazing sauce. So we have Bavaro's Pomodoro, which is onion basil, not overpowering, very smooth, and that kind of like complements the meatball. So, you know, it depends, always fresh ingredients, the highest quality you could get, your end result is going to be something that tastes delicious. Very true. Always pair it with something good. Yes.
All right, Dan, thank you so much. We'll be right back after a quick break.
La 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 la, yoo-hoo-hoo, Paisan.